Are you interested in learning how you can connect AI agents to Datadog tools and contexts with the MCP server?
Or how you can scale your team's capabilities with Bits AI SRE?
Stay tuned for this and more in today's episode.
Hello, and welcome to This Month in Datadog, where we'll update you on our latest features, product announcements, events, and more. This month, we're focusing on Datadog's announcements from AWS reInvent, which just wrapped up in Las Vegas. During the event, we announced a wide range of releases across the Datadog platform, far more than we could fit into a single episode. So instead, we're bringing you a special episode packed with products and features. Once you're done watching, head over to our reInvent microsite for a full list of everything we announced. Today's episode features two spotlights. One, on how you can connect AI agents to Datadog tools and context via MCP server, and another about your teammate for on-call shifts, Bits AI SRE, which can investigate alerts, coordinate incidents, and more. We also cover how you can store and search logs at petabyte scale in your own infrastructure, eliminate unnecessary costs in Amazon S3 buckets, build agentic workflows that adapt to real-world complexity, and secure your code by detecting credential leaks. As always, check out the video's description for links to everything we discuss in today's episode. While you're there, subscribe to our channel, give us a like, drop us a comment, or send us an email with your questions or suggestions. And now, on with the show. Kicking things off, you can now store and search logs at petabyte scale in your own infrastructure with Datadog Cloud Prem. Organizations today are generating more log data than ever before, due in no small part to the growing prevalence of AI workloads and cloud-native applications. And as their telemetry data becomes more complex, teams must balance complete visibility against retention needs and residency requirements. Cloud Prem removes traditional drawbacks of hosting logs in your environment. It's a hybrid log management solution that runs in your infrastructure and remains fully integrated with the Datadog platform. With Cloud Prem, you can filter logs using Log Explorer, pre-process data before indexing with observability pipelines, and more. Datadog Cloud Prem is available in preview. Next up is eliminating unnecessary costs in Amazon S3 buckets. Metrics at the bucket level can show how much you're spending on storage, but not what's driving those costs. That's where Datadog Storage Management can help. It breaks down cost drivers to the prefix level, enabling you to attribute spend to specific sources like team, service, and workload. This level of visibility also helps you see which datasets are active and which aren't. Combined with object count and age metrics, you're better able to spot opportunities to move cold data to lower cost tiers. Customers who also use Cloud Cost Management recommendations get a prioritized queue of cost-saving suggestions so they can start taking action immediately. Storage management is generally available. Let's talk about a situation that may sound familiar to anyone who's built automated workflows. So workflows can adapt to real-world complexity. Teams often try to hard code logic branches for every possible outcome, which isn't the most elegant solution. Datadog Agent Builder lets you create AI agents that analyze data, reason through complex decisions, and adapt to changing inputs. You can define each agent's goals using natural language and relevant prompts and control which data sources and tools it can access. Workflows can also chain multiple agents together or trigger agents conditionally depending on the situation. See what Agent Builder can do for you by requesting access to the preview. Wrapping up our segment, let's look at how Datadog secret scanning helps you detect exposed credentials before they compromise your environment. Located in Datadog Code Security, this feature continuously monitors your source code, repositories, and CI/CD pipelines for credential leaks. When secret scanning finds a potential leak, Datadog automatically verifies it with the corresponding third-party provider, such as AWS, to determine if the credential is active. On top of that, secret scanning integrates with your CI/CD workflows, enforcing pre-commit and pre-merge checks to stop keys from entering repositories. This new feature is generally available. And that was just a sneak peek of the many features we released this month. For a full list, visit the link shown. This month, we're putting the spotlight on a pair of AI-related releases. First up is Scott, who will take us through Datadog's remote MCP server, followed by Kai, who takes a look at Bits AI SRE. Here's Scott.
Thanks, Jeremy. Hi, I'm Scott Yak, a senior software engineer at Datadog. As large language models improve at tool use and reasoning, agents are becoming much better at on-the-fly data analysis, making it easier to understand how your services are performing, to troubleshoot production issues, and to prevent outages. But for agents to work well, they need the right context. And that's where Datadog's MCP server comes in. MCP, or Model Context Protocol, is a standardized way for remote servers to expose tools to IDEs and AI agents. By connecting your IDE or agent, such as Amazon Kiro, to Datadog's MCP server, you can ask targeted questions about your production systems and get insights backed by your Datadog data. Let's ask Kiro to investigate slowness on our web frontend. Without any Datadog-specific jargon, it automatically figures out which Datadog tools to use. It first uses the Search Datadog Incidents tool to check for relevant incidents, then uses other tools to pull in supporting data, and decides what to investigate next, all on its own. Once it has enough information, Kiro summarizes its findings into clear, actionable insights, and even suggests a few immediate next steps right inside our IDE. Let's dig deeper into the first recommendation, scaling up the payments service. Kiro now gathers information about dependencies, load patterns, and risk factors, then provides recommendations to strengthen our system before problems occur. By connecting to the Datadog MCP server, your AI agents gain the context they need to understand your services, diagnose issues, and help prevent outages. MCP is currently in preview, so stay tuned for more updates. Now, let's turn it over to Kai.
Thanks, Scott. Hi, I'm Kai, a product manager at Datadog. Today, I'm excited to introduce Bits AI SRE, Datadog's first autonomous AI agent for production operations, now generally available for all customers. Bits AI SRE helps you take alerts and incidents from hours to minutes, giving you valuable time back in your day, every day. Already, Bits is helping customers around the world identify root causes and remediate issues up to 90% faster. As Datadog, we understand the complexities of production and know that for AI agents to be truly useful, they must operate not only in simple environments, but in the most complex ones. That's why we built and evaluated Bits AI SRE against thousands of real-world incidents, ensuring that it can reason and operate across diverse systems. Now, let's take a quick look at how it works. When an alert triggers, Bits builds a complete view of what's happening in seconds, correlating signals across your stack, from infrastructure to code to observability. It then forms multiple root cause hypotheses and tests them all in parallel. Within minutes, Bits surfaces the most likely root cause, first as a concise summary, then with a detailed evidence trail, so that you can validate its findings with confidence. In this example, Bits even proposed a code fix that you can review and merge in to resolve the underlying issue. If you want to explore further, you can chat directly with Bits and ask questions like which services were impacted or which team owns this service to deepen your understanding. With every investigation, Bits learns and improves, delivering faster, more accurate results over time. Bits AI SRE empowers every engineer, from new hires to seasoned responders, to act quickly and confidently during every incident. It's the next step in intelligent operations, and it's now generally available. Try it today. And now, back to Jeremy.
Thanks to both Kai and Scott for joining us today. Before we log off, we recently released 2 new Datadog reports that help teams understand how the cloud landscape is evolving. The 2025 State of Cloud Security Report captures our analysis of security posture data from a sample of thousands of organizations running on AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. One key takeaway: data perimeters are used by 40% of organizations, which is a surprisingly high number when we consider that implementing one is a pretty advanced practice. We've also published our State of Containers and Serverless report, which has our analysis of cloud usage data from tens of thousands of Datadog customers. Among other facts, the report shows that Carpenter has replaced Cluster Autoscaler as the leading tool for autoscaling in Kubernetes. And that wraps up the last episode of 2025. A huge thank you to everyone who tuned in throughout the year. It's our pleasure to bring you Datadog's latest products, features, and updates. We hope everyone has a happy holiday, and we'll see you next year on This Month in Datadog.